Elected Asian American and Pacific Islander legislators are planning to come together to discuss ways to stop gun violence. The gun reform panel discussion is part of the kickoff to Asian American Heritage Month, which is celebrated in May this month. It's all happening at Buckhead Goats Farmhouse on Wyuka Road, Northeast. Also today, the Asian American Foundation hosting an online launch event featuring former presidents Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Barack Obama. The event comes on the heels of the group raising $250 million to fight hate. The first big chunk of money coming from prominent AAPI billionaires and companies like Coca-Cola, Amazon, and the NBA. They also contributed. This follows the Atlanta spa shootings where a man opened fire, killing 8 people. 6 of the victims were Asian women. This is just one of many tragedies that's being considered a hate crime against the AAPI community. Francesca.